Hello and welcome to a video on multiples, and in this video we're going to list multiples of different numbers. So first of all, what is a multiple? Well, a multiple of a number is just a number that is in another number's times tables. So for example, if we start off writing down the first 6 multiples of 9, well that's just going to be the 9 times table. So the first multiple of 9 is going to be 1 times 9, and we know that 1 times 9 is 9. So the first 6 multiples, we're just going to do 2 times 9, 3 times 9, 4 times 9, 5 times 9 and 6 times 9. It is just the 9 times table. And this is where knowing your times tables comes in very handy indeed. So 2 times 9 is 18, 3 times 9, 27, 4 times 9 is 36, 5 times 9 is 45, and 6 times 9 is 54. So these are the first 6 multiples of 9. So let's do the same thing with 20, and I encourage you to pause the video and see if you can work out the first 6 multiples of 20. So again, the multiples of 20 is just going to be the 20 times table. So 1 times 20 is 20. If we add on another 20, that takes us to 40, plus another 20, that is 60, plus another 20, we are at 80, plus another 20, we're at 100, and 6 times 20, we are now at 120. So these are the first 6 multiples of 20. Okay, let's do one more. So the first 6 multiples of 35, and again, pause the video. Okay, so 1 times 35 is 35. 2 times 35, well, if you're not quite sure about what 2 times 35 is, we can always do our multiplication. So 35 times 2. So 5 times 2 is 10. 3 times 2 is 6. Add on our 1, that is 7. So our answer is 70. And 3 times 35, well, we're just adding on another 35. So we're taking 70 and we're just adding on another 35. So 0 plus 5 is 5. 7 plus 3 is 10. So that takes us to 105. Now 4 times 35, again, we're just adding on another 35. So 105 plus 35. 5 plus 5 is 10. Carry the 1. 0 plus 3 is 3, plus 1 is 4, and then 1 plus 0 is 1. So that is 140. 5 times 35, let's add on another 35. So I'm going to start up here now. I'm just going to move it from here up here just because I'm losing space. So we're adding on another 35. So 0 plus 5 is 5, 4 plus 3 is 7, and 1 plus 0 is 1. 175. And finally, 6 times 35, let's add on another 35. So 5 plus 5 is 10, carry the 1. 7 plus 3 is 10, plus 1 is 11. 1 plus 1 is 2, so 210. And we are done. Okay, so I'm going to finish off this video with one bonus question, and it involves multiples. So pause the video and see if you can have a go at answering this question. So a crate can hold 12 cans of Tango, and Bob has 200 cans of Tango. How many crates can be filled? So each crate can hold 12 cans of Tango. So if we think about one crate, so one crate is going to hold 1 times 12. So 1 times 12 cans, which is going to be 12 cans. And we're told that at the very beginning, one crate can hold 12 cans of Tango. Think about 2 crates. So 2 crates of Tango, well that's going to hold 2 lots of 12. So it's going to be 2 times 12. And 2 times 12 is 24. So 2 crates can hold 24 cans. So notice what we're doing, we are just listing the multiples of 12. So we want to work out how many crates can be filled. So how many times can we multiply by 12 until we get to 200? Now we could list all of them, go from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 until we get to 200, but that will take quite long. Now I know that 12 times 12 is 144. I know my 12 times tables up until 12 at least. So I know that 12 crates, well that's going to be 12 times 12 because each crate holds 12 cans, and that is 144 cans. So we're still not quite there yet, so let's just keep adding on 12. So 13 crates, well that is going to be 13 times 12. So we just need to add on another 12 to this. So that takes us to 156 cans. Now let's keep going. So 14 crates. Well, that's going to be 14 times 12. So let's add on another 12. That takes us to 168 cans. So 15 crates, we still need to keep going. 15 crates, well, that's going to be 15 times 12. So 168 plus 12, we are now at 180 cans. So we've still got some way to go. So let's do 16 crates. So 16 crates is going to be 16 times 12. And that takes us to 192 cans. Now we're almost there. Bob has got 200 cans. So let's keep going. So 17 crates. 17 crates, that's going to be 17 times 12. So add on another 12, that takes us to 204 cans. Now let's look at the question. It says how many crates can be filled? Now with 17 crates, there are a capacity of 204 cans. We only have 200 cans, so we cannot fill 17 crates. We can only fill 16 crates. Okay, so we're going to have some spares. We're going to have 8 spare cans left over, but we can only fill 16 crates. So our answer, how many crates can be filled? Our answer is 16. Now some of you might have used an alternative method to solve this, which is the great thing about maths. Now it says a crate holds 12 cans of Tango and Bob has 200 cans. So to work out how many crates, we could just do 200 divided by 12. So let's write that down here. So we want to know how many times 12 goes into 200. And we know it's not going to go evenly because we're going to have a remainder because we've just figured that out. Let's just put a decimal point and a few digits after the decimal point. So 12 does not go into 2. So let's carry the 2 over. 12s into 20 only go once. 1 times 12 is 12, so we're going to have 8 remainder. 12s into 80. Well, 12 times 6 is 72. And 12 times 7 is 84. So it's only going to go 6 times. 12 times 6 is 72. So to get to 80, we're going to have a remainder of 8. So if we put our decimal point in, and now exactly the same thing. 12s into 80. Well, I know that's 6 again. And we're going to have another remainder of 8. Okay, so this is just going to keep repeating. It's going to be 16.666666, or we could say 16.6 recurring. So again, if we look at the question, how many crates can be filled? Well, 16. 16 crates can be filled. Not quite 17. So we're going to have a remainder, but at least 16 crates. So it's always good to have more than one method up your sleeve when solving questions like this. But the reason I chose to focus on this method first was because multiples were the whole point of this video. Okay, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.